The YEA program is a summer program, 3 weeks, that you then get to learn more about savings, careers. You get to meet new people, going on field trips, and learn new things that you never thought you'd learn.
We were talking about developing a brand, and they explained how it can help you prepare for a job because it gives a good reputation on your name. We ended up having a sheet and paper, and on the back we had to make our own brand up, and it was what we know about ourselves and what we do, what's best known of us. Like for me, I wrote down smart, funny, knowledgeable, and helpful.
It's good to learn about job readiness right now because we're gonna get our summer job soon. We need to learn who we want to be in life. You get a head start.
This afternoon we did Dream Makers, and we talked to a guy from Google and YouTube talking about his whole experience with all that.
A lot of times when people tell you their stories, they tell you about all the stuff that they've achieved and all the wonderful things that they did. But sometimes people don't tell you about the struggles that you find along the way.
It was a good experience because it showed how he had struggled and how he had passed through that struggle and how he ended up on the top.
Financial literacy is how you take care of your money and how you track and keep control of all your financials. We have some people volunteering from down at Capital One Bank. They've been diligently teaching us about money, economic stuff like that, and we started learning about some stuff that might help us out later on.
So a credit score, the ability to buy now but pay later is not a privilege automatically available to everyone. So that's very important.
The latest thing we're learning about is credit score. Credit score is how much a bank trusts you. Like if you have a low credit score, people don't want to give you loans because they don't think you're going to pay back. If you have a high credit score, banks will loan you money because they think this person's an upstanding person, they'll pay the money back.
They gave us a game, keeping score. You have a stack of cards and everyone took a card and you read what the card said, and it might say you didn't pay your telephone bill for a month, you lose a certain amount of points, and you write it down on the scoreboard, and then at the end of the game you tally all your scores up, and whoever had the most points wins the game. I learned that if you don't pay something on time, you keep stalling, then it can build up more and more, and so that's why you should pay it then and there.
Cybersecurity we were learning about this morning was telling us how to be safe online and how to not give out our personal information. As we get older, we get more active online and we do stuff sometimes that we shouldn't by possibly giving out data and information on ourselves. It's just really interesting to learn about.
Kids love to bond, they love to interact with each other. So even though we are teaching them about civics and financial literacy and job readiness, we also make sure that we incorporate the fun in the summer program. We came to the AMC Boston Commons movie theater to celebrate YEA Fun Day with all of the YEA kids. When they came in, they were able to receive kid packs, which includes popcorn, candy, and a drink. They're gonna watch The Lion King, and then after that, they'll also be receiving lunch before going back to their sites. We also had bowling at the Town Line Luxury Lanes in Malden. You were able to see each kid's full personality, friendly competition, all of the enjoyment that they had, the smiles, the laughs, and I think it was a very fun trip for them.
This week we've been talking about advocacy because the daily issues we have in our community can go from just simple trash to violence and drugs, and that's not what we want in our community. So ABCD focuses on teaching us ways to actually make changes and how to prepare if there ever were to come a case where we have to stand up for ourselves. We had a speaker come in and talk to us. She was a city councilor of Everett, and I got to learn a little bit more about the government and the politics and how to advocate because she's very focused on helping people.
What we do with city councilors is we control the money. The mayor comes to us, he gives us a budget. We look at every line item and we say yes or we say no. Because all the money that comes from the budget is to the taxpayer.
The second speaker that we had come in today was Officer Lamore. He had a lot of experience. He said that certain experiences do help get into different types of jobs.
Today we brought the YEA kids to the Edward M. Kennedy Institute so that they could put some of the civics knowledge they've been gaining in the program into practice. They first heard a little bit about Senator Kennedy, who this institute is named for, in some interesting stories about him and how he became a senator. They also learned about what a U.S. senator does, what their responsibility is. All of the youth went into an exact replica of the United States Senate chamber, where they heard about the passage of the Civil Rights Act and how that all happened. And then they participated in their own voting activity, pretending to be U.S. senators. All of the YEA youth also visited the Massachusetts State House. They all took a guided tour through the building, and then they had a one-on-one with Representative Livingstone in the House chambers, where all of the House members actually sit to vote. The youth were able to sit in those same seats and hear about how the House of Representatives works and just ask the representative some questions. They're also doing visits with their individual state reps that cover each of the neighborhoods. Sometimes it really helps to do something more interactive, be able to walk around, experience things. So we thought it was really important to bring the youth out just so they have a different way of learning some of the topics we've covered.
I feel more prepared now for my future than I was before I got into this program. When young kids learn about politics, careers, saving, advocacy, it can then benefit us, not just us, but the whole community, because kids are the future. I want more people to be involved in the community and learn the stuff I'm learning.